So I came here because I had an idea. And my idea is that I have decided that I'm going to be reading. I don't care what I'm reading. It could be an article, it could be just a book, it could be a fiction. I don't know. It could be me watching a video. I want to learn something new every single day. And I will be like actually coming here and try to talk about it afterwards. Like, I read the article fully from the beginning to the end and try to understand it fully in my head. And then after I understand it, I come here to explain specifically what it was that I learned. And then I would be like taking these like notes here and try to like retrieve it from my memory, because I know that I've been talking about this forever. I've been talking about the fact that like the more you pressurize your brain to come up with what you've learned and to try to like rephrase it, the more you're like exposing yourself to that thing that you just learned, and the better it's gonna stick with you. And that's exactly what's happening here. So the whole idea around this channel was so vague for me. I was just reading books without any personal notes on it, or I was talking randomly about whatever I was thinking about, whatever I happened to be dealing with that day. And if I didn't have any topic, then I wouldn't actually be coming on here, and I would not be producing any kind of videos. But I have decided to actually change the genre, or the like the niche of this channel, and turn it into note taking. After these are like actually like statement for the entirety of the channel, okay? Note taking after learning a new thing every single day, learning a new thing every day. So like these are gonna be my videos. That's as simple as it gets. And I'm not gonna be filtering myself. I'm just gonna be like very raw myself, like no edit. Because I don't have time for edit. I have like my main channel is so much more important to me. Not that this is not important, but like this is, I want this to be unfiltered, hence the name of the channel, man. I didn't just create this for nothing. I did this because I was sick and tired of editing myself so much, and I wanted a space that I can be free and I can just like express myself fully. And this is the space that I'm gonna do that, but I'm not just gonna be blabbering on about nothing. I'm not gonna be like just talking about my personal stuff. I would rather be like putting an idea that is so concrete, a concept that I've never heard of before, and I can just understand something new every single day, and then try to talk about it in a very articulate manner. So like this whole idea is going to work on two area of my life. It's going to work on my communication, my teaching skills, which is like articulacy. Why the A is so big? I don't know. It got fat, man. It got fat. Bad diet. Articulacy, and also getting better at understanding, at learning. Because this is a great way to give myself the pressure that I need to put myself under a circumstance that is ideal for gaining the knowledge and also like retaining for such a long period, and then being able to work with that knowledge. Knowledge is not for just memorization and having it up in your head. The purpose of knowledge is action. The purpose of knowledge is action. That's a quote that I've heard from somewhere, but I'm not sure who said it. It's just that it's a very powerful quote, because I thought that you just learn something, like, not that I thought it, but like everybody thinks that you just like go to school and you learn stuff, you learn concepts, like these are abstract, they're not gonna be so much implemented in every day. But like I was wrong, because the smallest thing that I learn about, I don't know, physics, biology, whatever I learn, I come to see it in my day to like daily activity. At least like a substrata of the principle that I learn is kind of like very apparent to me in reality. And it's weird the way I feel that like unrelated things, seemingly unrelated things, are just related. But that's like the nature of this world. This world is not separate. It's not like divided into physics, biology, chemistry, whatever, philosophy, psychology. No, it is all uniquely united, and just like they have this one core that unites the whole thing, which is like the entirety of the truth, right? The core of the truth. And we have to realize that, and the only way we can realize that is by exposing ourselves to as much I can't even talk anymore, exposing myself to as much diverse a field as possible, and to gain a lot of insight and try to so like articulate them as well, because communication is very important to me. It's always been important to me, and I'll be like using this platform to work on it, because I think I'm not very good at it. I could be so much better. Like there's so infinite amount of possibility for how it's gonna go. And I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully the next video is gonna be about like something that I read. It can be the smallest thing, man. It can be like a quote that I've read from somewhere and I want to talk about it because I know that there's like a huge idea behind the quote. It can be that. I'm not gonna force myself to come up with a beautiful explanation around the beautiful new and novel concept. No, I want to be as free as possible, and so I'm not gonna let myself like be crushed by all the limitations or all the structure that I might come up with in my head, to force myself to like mold myself into this narrow way of learning. No, I want to learn from everything. It can be anything, but it has to be like it has to be a concept, a kind of like a word related sort of stuff. So yeah, see you next time.